Hey friends, I wanted to hop on here tonight and just offer a word of hope. I've talked to a lot of you this week who are discouraged, or you're just tired of all this virus and quarantine and all that's going on in our world. There is so much unknown and so much ground that we've never traveled before. It's such a strange season. And it's easy to get discouraged. It's easy to get tired. It's easy to grow weary. It's easy to become anxious. If you watch enough of the news, you will begin to lose your joy. And so I was thinking this week, I kind of hit my wall. I had had enough. I was just ready for it to be over. Maybe you've been there too. You've just sort of have had enough. And I'm reading a wonderful devotional. This is called Awaken by Priscilla Shirer. And one particular day this past week, she was talking about joy and the abundant life. And she referenced the verse, John 10:10, where Jesus said, I have come that you might have life and that you might have it more abundantly. And one of the things that she noted was that often abundant life shows up most against the harshest of backdrops, against the most difficult things. And I began to think about that's true. When we really have joy in a tough season, that's where the joy of the Lord is our strength. She said something so good, and I wanted to read it. She said, you can still be overwhelmed with an inexplicable, simultaneously, hope and peace-filled stability, even when all else is disheveled around you. You can have hope right in the middle of the chaos. And so if you're like me and maybe you've lost a little bit of that hope, or that light's dimmed a little, you've lost a little joy or a little peace, and tonight you've just had enough, can I encourage you with such a simple truth? James 4:8 says this. It says, draw near to God and he will draw near to you. And so tonight I encourage you, turn off the television, get off Netflix, get off your phone in a minute, and spend some time with him. Draw near to him. Maybe you get in your closet and pray. Maybe you walk around and pray. Maybe you take a walk. Maybe you go for a drive. I don't know how you pray, but I encourage you to look up to heaven and just say, help. Lord, I've lost my joy and I want it back. I've lost my peace. I've lost my hope. I've gotten really, really distracted by all that's going on around me. Would you help me, Lord? He promises, draw near to him. He'll draw near to you. I'm going to pray for you that you'll get your hope and your joy and your peace back. Can I pray for you now? Father, I do pray for my brothers and my sisters. Lord, it's a hard season. It's a weird season. I pray for that one who's homeschooling that never intended to homeschool, that has a lot of little children at home and she's exhausted. I pray for that one who's not sure how they're going to provide, how they're going to pay their bills, where the next paycheck's coming from. Lord, would you provide for them miraculously? Lord, I pray for that one who's dealing with health issues, maybe related to the virus, maybe not. Lord, I pray for our health care workers. Would you give them strength and stamina? And Lord, I pray for that one that's alone, that's by herself or himself tonight. Would you give them hope and help and encouragement right in the middle of the solitude? God, would you bless my friends? Would you encourage my friends? Would you give hope tonight? In Jesus' precious name I pray. Amen. Now, I may not have covered your request, but I'd love to pray for you. So here's what you can do. If you would like me to pray for you, just leave a request in the comment section below. Leave me a note. You can be specific, or you can just be kind of generic and just say, pray for my family. Or you can send me a direct message. Just send me a message and let me know how I can pray for you. I would love to pray for you. My hope for you and my prayer for you is that you will not lose heart. God bless you and keep you and make his face to shine upon you. Amen.